everybody. I really like this John Pardi song. A student brought it in a couple weeks ago. I've charted it out and thought I would post it on my YouTube channel. If you're watching and you're learning off some of my tutorials, please hit subscribe if you already haven't. It helps support my channel and gets me to want to come in here and do more videos and really work hard at it. I just wanted to go over one thing when I'm teaching. I do have charts that I have made, so I usually take a picture and post them at the end. You guys could copy it out how it is and then have your own chart. I make books. I put these in the book with the lyrics on one side, and then you have your own songbook, which is kind of cool. And it's easy to follow because you start on intro, go down here, just follow it directly straight down. Sometimes you'll see like 2 dots, which means to repeat again. So we start off with 4 G's, and then we come down here into the verse, and he starts singing on the last G here. That's a whole other thing to talk about, but I'll post that at the end. And basically the count is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I like to talk a little bit about what's going on with this strum and try to teach you guys how to get mutes going with your fingers. These are things, I mean, you're not going to find them on tabs or anywhere. You know, really one-on-one lessons are the best, but if you can't find a good instructor, then I mean, by all means, try as hard as you can online, and I'll try to do the best I can with my videos to help you. But watch your wrist work here. I see a lot of people coming in and doing things like this to change chords, and you kind of just want to move your fingers around. So don't do the things I did, because anything you teach your hand for, if you teach it that for 3 months, it's 5 months to get out of the habit. If you do it for 2 years, you're probably 2 years to get out of a bad habit. So you really don't want to develop bad habits, because you spend all this time learning, and then all of a sudden you finally go to somebody and they're like, nah, it's sounding not very good. Like, that probably sounds good to you guys. Well, watch. I'm gonna pick each string. Not working, not working, it's working, kind of working but a bit buzzy, and that one's not working at all. And that's kind of the things we go through when we first start learning, because we got to build calluses and things of that nature. So this video is a little bit for more, I guess, someone who's not just starting out. Someone who's starting out, you could check out very first beginner video everyone should learn on my YouTube channel, Tim Claudio. And if you're having a hard time finding my channel, type in Tim Claudio, how to play Brown Eyed Girl. Anyways, back on the Head Over Boots here by John Pardi. We start off with this G, and we get 1 and 2. So on 2, this is a down up with my pick, and then I'm coming down on 2. But I'm trying to make this finger lie down, bend its knuckle the opposite way, so it just lies on the strings, while these 2 bottom fingers on the G chord just lift up. Dead now. Now I hear sound. I just take the pressure off, but I keep them there and ready. Really hard trick to get. So work it slowly if you haven't done this already. And this tutorial is more about getting the strum. If you can get the strum easy, then check out the other tutorial that I'm going to post. It'll be about the whole structure of the song with the chord chart. So, but for you guys that are still working on rhythms and strumming, we get this 1 and 2. On 2, we're going to take that finger down. So we get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now that's a tough one, D. Because we hit this D string and it stays ringing. So I do things that I tell my students not to do, and we all do it. But when you first start learning, you want to learn proper hand technique, and then we can take our hand out of this kind of stuff and do other crazy things like bringing our wrist up to get mutes. So on this D chord, I do something like a down, up, and notice how my wrist comes way up and my thumb comes over, and these fingers on the D chord are still on their strings, but they're not pushing. So good exercise, down, up, slowly. You'll never train your hands fast. Nice and slow, down, up, bring your wrist up, thumb over, and mute, and let these guys lean down. You're rolling your wrist back and forward like this. So your thumb can reach and cover those top strings. Excuse me. And then we go to an E minor doing the same thing, 1 and 2. When I do an E minor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and so these guys come down and my thumb's blocking out this E string. This is getting those knuckles to bend easily, so you don't want to fight with them. It has to be a nice relaxed hand, and you just kind of lie them down really nice and easy. That's a great exercise there, not even strumming, just trying to teach your knuckles to do things like that. So many tricks and so many little detailed things that unfortunately you guys don't get to see on a lot of tutorials, so I'm going to try to make mine really detailed. That's why this one's all about the strumming part. The next one will be about the structure of the song, and maybe the next one will do a play along slowed down. That's 3 videos in one song, a lot of detail. So if you really want to learn, check it all out, watch it all the way through. This is the one where I'm doing my E minor and trying to mute out strings, so and you can see that, you know, all my fingers are just lightly touching the string and the thumb's helping to cover up the 6. So that's what we do on our E minor, where we get this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. The hard part's getting back on the chord for the and, where we get this 1 and 2 and. So we only got 1/8 note to mute on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. See, sometimes I'm not getting it good because I'm thinking about teaching and not focusing on what I'm doing over there. But so you don't want that guy ringing you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And we go to C, doing somewhat the same thing. I think finger 3 for me is the one that leads to for the muting. I just try to release that knuckle. I mean, we can do things like this, still bringing our wrist up and getting this, but I like still use my thumb on the top. You can see that. So that's a tricky one, and then back to the G. There is another chord when he comes off the C, he does this 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, and that's that kind of ring. If we want to do mutes on bar chords though, we just don't press so hard, keep our fingers on the strings where they're supposed to be, and then release. And I usually use finger 1 to kind of mute out the E string. So much to learn just with one song. So listen to the whole video and get all the details. This one's just more about the rhythm hand again. So if you guys want to work on the G chord and all your other chords, it's basically 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I did that in case you wanted to play along. You could slow it down with the gear on YouTube and hit the speed thing and then slow it down. If you don't know how to do that, I'm sure there's a tutorial on it, but there is a gear there right on the taskbar where the play button and the volume is, and you hit that gear and then it says speed and you click on that and it'll say 75%. Click on that and it slows it down. Alright guys, that's my video on just trying to get through the strums. The D2 is tough, so you got to work it 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This stuff, don't think you're going to get it today. You work at it a little bit and you build up your dexterity with your hands, and it slowly happens. Thank you for watching, everybody. Again, please hit subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and stay tuned for our online website course. It's going to be all about getting changes good, learning rhythm hands, and very, very detailed. So stay tuned for tjs.music. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. We're going to go through the whole structure of the song with the chart. So there's always a chart posted at the end for you guys to copy down. All right, have a great day. Bye for now.